Hola amigos, this is Miss Cortez again. Today is Thursday, April the 2nd, and we're going to begin our math countdown worksheet. Make sure you are ready with it so you can follow me in the steps and answers of those 6 questions for today's paper. Okay, let's start. In number 1 right there, which I'm going to make bigger, the instruction is some of the clouds shown below are light and some are dark. I know that in your copies you cannot see clearly, or maybe you cannot see at all which one are dark. Please use your pencil to color those two clouds, this one right here and this one right here. And the question says what fraction of the clouds is dark? So let's find it. We have two clouds that are dark, this one right here and this one right here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in total. So our answer should be that one, 2/6 or 2 out of 6. So I'm going to cross out this one. This one is not a good answer either, and letter D doesn't give me the numbers I need. The answer again is letter C, 2/6. Okay, let's go to number 2. Right here, Tristan can read 16 pages of a book in 8 minutes. He can read 20 pages in 10 minutes. He can read 26 pages in 13 minutes. And the question is, which table shows the same relationship between pages and minutes? Okay, so by observing the numbers, I'm going to write them right here. I'm going to create my table actually to use the numbers that they give us. It says right here that 16 pages is 8 minutes, 20 pages is 10 minutes, and 26 pages is 13 minutes. Now, based on that information, I notice, and I'm sure you noticed too, that the first number, which is the number of pages, is basically 2 times the number of minutes. It is the double of the other number. For example, 16 is the double of 8. So 8 times 2 is 16. 10 times 2 is 20, 13 times 2 is 26. We need to find a table right here on these 4 options in which the number of minutes is half the number of pages. Or we can also just think about it this way. The number of pages should be double the number of minutes. So let's start checking letter F. 10 pages is 8 minutes. So when I multiply 8 times 2, 8 times 2 is 16. It is not 10, so this option is not correct. I can already eliminate it because the first option was not correct, or I can continue looking out. 16 times 2, which is 16 plus 16, that is 32. It is not 18, so this is not correct. Okay, letter G. 2 times 2, it means 2 times. That is 4. It is not 10, so this is not correct. I can already eliminate it. 10 times 2 is not 18, it is 20, so it is not correct. Letter H. I do the same. I'm going to multiply the number of minutes times 2. 4 times 2 is 8. It is not 10, so this is not correct. And let's go to letter J. 5 times 2. Let's see if it's correct. 5 times 2 is 10, correct. 9 times 2 is 18, this is correct. 15 times 2 is 30, so letter J is the only correct option there. Great job. Let's go now to number 3, right here. Oh, I love these exercises for dot plots and frequency tables. Mrs. Martin is recording the beauty products she sold at her salon today on a frequency table. She has not yet completed the 4th section. So we can see that for shampoo, let's count how many and let's write it here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then we have here 26, 27, and 28. So this is 28. Let's see for brush, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me write it here, 13. For mousse, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And for the last number, again, that is a number that we are missing. And then it says, Mrs. Martin sold 83 beauty products in all. What should she draw to complete the table? Okay, the first thing we have to do is we're going to add these three numbers that we got from the other products. We're going to add them together. So 8 plus 3, that is 11, plus 9 more, that is 20. So 0, and I carry 2. I'm going to carry the 2 right here. I'm also going to put it in a box so you remember that you carry this number 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 more, that is 6. Okay, so we know that these three products here, they make a total of 60. And we know that she sold 83 products in all. So what I have to do is I'm going to subtract 83, that is the number of total products, minus 60, which is the number of the products that we already have on the table there. And when I subtract 3 minus 0, that is 3. 8 minus 6, that is 2. Now I know that in order to complete the table, I will have to find the number 23 in these options. So we need to start counting and check how many they have. Letter A has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So this one has 28. It is not the same as 23, so I'm going to cross it out, not the good option. Letter B has 5, 10, 15, 20, and one more, 21. Not the number that I need, I'm going to cross it out. And letter C has 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. 25, again, that's not the number I need because I need 23. Cross it out. And letter D, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 3 more. That's 23. Okay, we have found the answer. That is letter D. So let's highlight it there. Or you can also circle the option. Okay, let's go to number 4. Number 4, it says, which answer choice shows one way to find the area? Remember that for area, we have to multiply the length, I'm going to put an L for length, times the width. I'm going to put a W here, length times width. That's what we do to find the area. And remember that when we have an irregular shape, it means a shape that does not have only 4 sides in this case for the area. Then we have to imagine that we are able to actually make smaller shapes, smaller rectangles here. And then I need to multiply the length. Right here is 5. Let me just erase right there. The length here is 5 times the width, that is 3. So we're going to multiply these two numbers, 5 times 3. The area here, 5 times 3 is 15. And then I go to the other rectangle and I find the area. The length, it means the side right here, which is a long side, that is a 5. And I need to multiply 5 times the width. The width is a 2. So 5 times 2 is 10. Now we have not finished yet because we just found the area from this rectangle and the area for this one. In order to have the total area, which that's the question we need to add 15, which is the area of 5 times 3, plus 10, which is the area of 5 times 2. And that gives us 5 plus 0 is a 5, and 1 plus 2 is 2. Sorry, 1 plus 1 is 2, right there. Okay, so let's read the options. Multiply 3 by 5, that is correct, we did that. And multiply 2 by 5, that's correct, we did that. Then add, that's true, we also did that here, the products. So this might be the right option, maybe we already found it, I don't know. Letter G, multiply 2 by 5, okay, we have done that one right here, 2 times 5, that's correct. Multiply 2 by 3, not really, we didn't need to multiply those numbers. And multiply 2 by 4, not really. So I'm going to cross out letter G because it's not giving us the right steps. Letter H, multiply 2 by 3, no, that's not a good step. We didn't multiply 2 by 3 at all. Cross it out. Letter J, multiply 5 by 7. So not again. That was not the numbers we needed. I'm going to cross it out. The right answer is, of course, letter F. That was the first choice that we got. Let's move on now to number 5. We're about to finish this paper there. Okay, oh yeah, sorry, I just moved my procedure here. Okay, right there. So let's go to number 5 right there. Remember, we also did this in class and I told you how you can find the answer. Aaron is 9 years old. The model below represents Aaron's age compared to his uncle's age. So Aaron is 9. Each of these boxes is going to be 9. And we can see that for the uncle we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 boxes. You can see it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The model shows that Aaron's uncle is how many times as old as Aaron? How many times? Again, remember that each of the boxes represents 1 time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The answer is easy here. How many times is the uncle as old as Aaron? That is 5 times. Not 45 times. That's way too much. Not 36 either. And not 4, because we have 5 boxes. You can see it there very clearly. Okay. All right, and let's finish with number 6 right here. Which diagram represents a pair of equivalent fractions? Remember, equivalent means the same value. So they have to have the same value. Letter F. Let's start with letter F. First, I'm going to eliminate letter F just on the first step because the diagram is not the same length. You can see that the one on the left is shorter. You don't have all of this space. So they cannot be equivalent because they are not the same size. So letter F is not correct. Now in the other options, what we have to do is we're going to use butterfly method to compare the fractions. Right here we have 3 shaded out of 4 in total, so 3/4. And on this side we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shaded out of 8 in total. Remember, butterfly method, I'm going to multiply 3 times 8. So 3 times 8 right here is a cross multiplication. That is 24. Okay, and the other pair of numbers, 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Well, we see that 24 equals 24, so this might be the right answer because it is equivalent. But let's do the other two so we check that we are correct. This one has 2 shaded out of 3, so 2/3. And this one has 2 shaded out of 6. So 2, 6. We can already see that the numbers are just not equivalent, but we're going to do the multiplication in butterfly method. 2 times 6 is 12, and 3 times 2 is 6. So we know that 12 is greater than 6, and we can also see it in the diagram. This shaded area is bigger than this one, so this one is not equivalent. And let's finish with letter J. We have 2 shaded out of 4, so 2/4. And here we have 5 shaded out of 8. And then we use cross multiplication. 2 times 8 is 16. Let me write it here so I remember. And 4 times 5, you know your tables of 5. So 4 times 5 is 20. The numbers are not the same. We can clearly see that 20 is bigger than 16, is greater than 16. And the same happens with the shaded area. So letter J is not correct. We have found the answer. That should be letter G right here. Make sure you have your strategies on your paper so you know how to do the ones that will count as a quiz, okay? And now I'm going to give you the answers for all the questions. Number 1 was C. Number 2 is J. Number 3, that one was D right here. Number 4 is F. Number 5 is letter C. And number 6, that is letter G. Okay. Great job, amigos. So with that, we have finished our math countdown practice for today. Remember to check the answers that I gave you here and put them on your paper along with strategies, and then you can upload your answer into Google Forms so I can see a 100 for your practice for today. That's why I'm showing you this video. I'm sharing this video with you so you have all the right answers ready. Thank you very much and keep on working.